Too many buttons to mash today. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. So hopefully you don't hear music now because that means it's coming through my microphone, which we don't want. But there's music playing. Can you hear it now? Yeah. Okay, that just means it's coming through the microphone. So I'm going to stop it real quick. So I was just messing around with the settings, and it's always hard to, I have to go live to really test some of this stuff out. So, but it's not great that you can hear it now because that means you're hearing it through my microphone, which we don't want. So I'm going to go turn it off real quick. Oh, let's try this. All right, hang on. Can you hear it if I do this? I'm gonna mute myself. Tell me if you can hear it now. So y'all could hear it with me being. All right. So what we don't want is the music to come through the microphone. I don't know if this is something I'm gonna do anyway. It's just something I wanted to play around with. Sayoli-san, 14 months of subbing. Tiber Swimmer, 3 months of subbing. Yes. You're so proud? I don't know. It's different. Like, I like background music, especially when I'm quiet. It's not Annabelle playing harp, true. You're gonna need me to stream until my Prime sub is ready to renew today. Oof. So hopefully it renews in about an hour. So here's the deal. So this is just, we're playing chill music. My choices, chat. Check this out. Poggers. That's a choice. Pools, hot tubs, and beaches. We could do that. Vlogger. It's kind of loud. Good. I can turn it down. FIFA inspired. So yeah, just it's something I wanted to, it's basically like a plug-in I wanted to mess around with. So now I can turn it back down to where it was. Interpretive dance. Nobody wants that. Yeah, like I don't know that we need this, and I'm actually probably going to turn it off when we're just like chilling. But like if I come in here and write, even I need just something in the background. So I don't even know if you can still hear it now. Like I turned it down like pretty far. I can like barely hear it while I'm talking. And if it becomes a distraction, like this is not something I need to have, but it's something I want to be able to click when I want it. So I'm actually probably going to turn it down a little bit further. So it's at a great volume. Okay. One Dog Night, 38 months of subbing. Let's go. Yeah, it's just something like when I was in Liz's stream yesterday, just having that little jazzy background while she, talks and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was kind of nice. So we'll see. Just something to test out. So there we go. All right. Hi. How are you? Ooh, music. You can hear it. Good. That's good. We just finished a podcast, so I'm wired. We had a good show today. We talked about, hey, Alimal, we talked about who ratted us out to Montegrappa. So we did that. Never realized you didn't have music before. It's because I talk so much. My voice is just musical, so it feels like I'm singing the whole time. So we did talk about the best pin ever. We're putting the screws to Montegrappa now, trying to get one for Mike. I was like, look, like, I think Montegrappa needs to come correct. Like I think they need to come correct at this point and send Mike. So if you listen to the beginning of this week's show, listen to the whole thing, but like we covered in the beginning this week, and it's pretty funny. We kind of lost it a little bit. It was a good, funny show. If I laugh a bunch during the show, that's a good place to be. So yeah, we probably have to sign something, Andrew, right? Speaking of which, I didn't open your letter. No, we're huge Montegrappa fans. I'm a huge Montegrappa fan, and Mike has come on fully on board with their custom pins. So yeah, we are putting the screws to them to see if we can get Mike a pin. Let's see. We talked about the Enigma pin. Did we cover the Enigma yesterday? I think I probably just like kind of cut it short, and not the Enigma pin. The Endless pin. We'll talk about the Enigma pin in a minute. Boom, I got a new pin. This is my embargo pin from yesterday. We'll talk about that in a second, but I'm talking about the Endless pin. Did we cover that? I know y'all sent me the link in chat. Let me find my Rattler Gin, Narwhal's nibs being better. I agree. We will talk about that because now I have 2 samples of that. We'll talk about that in a minute. You mentioned in chat. Okay, so we talked about this a lot today on the show. The VP knockoff. I wouldn't call it a VP knockoff. I would call the Mahjong A1 a VP knockoff. I am going to cost you a lot of money in Baltimore, Brad. Hopefully, looks like Luxury Brands in the U.S. is Endless's distributor, so they put this on their feed. So hopefully they'll have them in Baltimore. Hopefully they'll be in Baltimore. I don't even know. So yeah, this is the as Andrew says, the VP knockoff, which it's just it's a retractable fountain pen, obviously. It looks good. It's going to be about $50. It is going to be available for pre-order next week. And yeah, I'm fully intrigued. What I talked to Mike about today is my biggest, not concern, the thing I want to look at the most is what the internals are. Like, I want to break this pen down from the inside. I need to see the internals on this. Because it looks great. Hey, welcome F Nordstrom. Pilot Custom 823 with a fine nib. You could not be more in the right place. I finally got an A1 last week. So I got an A1 last week. So I understand why people love the VP. Yeah, like I have no problems with the A1. The A1 just doesn't pretend to be anything but a VP knockoff, right? Which is fine. Like, it's fine. It's like $40. Cool pen, enjoy it, use it. This is at least saying, hey, we're gonna try to do like a retractable pen. It's at least it looks different, right? Like, I'm good with that. So it's a click. It's a click. What's the nib on that pen? I have no idea. But I want to, like I said, Brooks, I want to take this pen apart more than I want to use it. They do not have a disassembled view yet that I have seen. Didn't look during the podcast, but is the rabbit pen different than the year of the rabbit that more retailers have? Yes. We'll talk about it in a second. Number 1, it's red. And number 2, it's a different blank maker. What's up, Mike? Mike, I need to see your new ink. Everyone was yelling at me yesterday. Mike's got a new purple ink. I pretty much need to see that. Is it released yet? The patent on the VP expired, so I think there will be more retractable. Is that what it is? So we'll see. I mean, this, you know what this looks like to me? It looks like if Diplomat made a retractable pen. Yeah, so Enigma Blanks made this one. We'll look at this one in a minute. It's not out yet, but I just got it in the mail on Monday. Okay, cool. So to me, this looks like a Diplomat Magnum. Whoops. Sorry, I had the chat in the wrong place. How long has the VP been around? 60 or 70 years? something like that. I think it was in the 60s. And the new pen. Which new pen? Ever retractable been arriving in the mail today? Waterman 12S. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. So yeah, we'll see. For $50, it's basically a Diplomat Magnum looking pen, you know, with that plastic feel. That's what I feel like. This is a plastic barrel, right? So like a Lamy Safari uses ABS plastic. They keep saying ABS like it's marketing, right? So my biggest curiosity is actually taking it apart and looking at it. So we'll see. Seeing what the internals are like. Because the externals look good. This picture actually makes it look chunkier than it is, which is good. Yeah, Mike, I'm calling it like the Diplomat Magnum retractable is what it looks like to me, because I don't love the Diplomat Magnum. Like, it's fine, but that's like the barrel looks like that to me. I like the price point. I like the idea. I like the concept. So let's see if they can actually like deliver on something interesting. You have to spice up plastic to market. I completely agree. I would do the same thing. So, and then here is, oh, that's on the luxury brands. Where's Endless's? Did I not save the Endless one? All right, let me put that on. Whoops. Hang on one sec. Search. There's a video, but it doesn't show much. So I can't really make it bigger than that. High grade ABS body. I mean, it's like, is there a high grade ABS? Yeah. But the little video doesn't show very much, so the images are better. Hello, Awful Gold. 2 versions with and without clip. Okay. Well, I think the Mike will enjoy the non-clip version. Hey, you're late again, but only like 2 minutes. But yeah, if they can do something cool and make it like $50 and then, you know, do precious ABS. Yeah, exactly. Precious ABS. It's like, it's cool. It's plastic. Plastic's cool, man. Plastic's cool. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Precious ABS. So anyway, we covered that. I will try to get one. I think this is one of those pens that like literally every stationary reviewer and blogger will be all over. Like, it's just that one of those pens. So hopefully the reviews are good and they're positive. And yeah, I think I'll be pre-ordering one of these or something. I'll get one somehow. But yeah, it looks good. I'm interested. Compelling. That's one of my favorite words, chat. I'm compelled. Doesn't mean it's good, doesn't mean it's bad, but I'm certainly compelled by what they're doing or what they're trying to do. And like I said on the show today, I hope all of these people that make these things are successful. Like, I wanted the Platinum Curios to succeed. I'm not sure that it did, because we haven't heard anything about it since. But like, I want these things to succeed. Yeah. Just got an email that the Lamy All-Star Petrol was available. Nice. I think some people have pre-ordered them and or have started to get them. I might have to get one of those. I'll definitely get some of the Lamy All-Stars for giveaway to see. See what we do. The other pen that we talked a bunch about today was a sponsored pen. So hashtag sponsored segment coming up. They don't ask me to do this, but I'm doing it because I literally have it here. This is a rough week. Worked 3 hours because of meetings on Monday. Yesterday, my wife was sick and found out she got COVID. Ugh. Now the baby has a fever. Oh, Sergeant Story, please take care of everyone. Please, please, please take care of everyone. Hopefully everyone's okay. Hopefully everyone gets through unscathed. That's rough. I'm curious about the endless retractable and the Jinhao, but I think I'll wait for a Decimo. I'm still waiting for a Decimo too. Curidas, such a shame. Wish it had worked out. Yep. How long will it be before Platinum does another experiment? They never struck me as the experimental type, Andrew, right? Which is why I was so positive about the Curidas, right? I want you to do this, and I want it to be successful, right? I want these things. So, I want a sample of the new Private Reserve ink remover. What even is that? Making fun of my family since it's 80 here and iced over in Dallas. Rip. They're still making the Curidas. Yeah. Yeah, there's just no like substantial changes. Greg with the 21 months of sub, and let's go. My music's getting louder. I haven't touched it. Maybe your ears are getting cleaner. Tried whiff, so back to iterating on the 3776. I know that had to cost them a fortune. For sure, Sergeant Story, please take care of yourselves. God, I know that's tough. Yeah, so, like, I want them to take another swing, right? It doesn't have to be a retractable pen. Just take another swing on something. I like it when... What happened to Platinum? Nothing. It's just we were talking about the Curidas, their retractable attempt, like 3 years ago, and how much I wanted that to be a thing. And, like, it is somewhat loud? Okay. Definitely give me comments on the music. It's just something I plugged in today. It doesn't have to happen. I just wanted... It was more of a test for me to be able to use if I do like some writing streams and have some background music kind of stuff. So yeah, I like background music. So, and I've never had it. The Curidas is great. I love it. But like it's definitely got some flaws, right? Okay, what is this? Private Reserve ink 0 luxury professional hand ink remover. Oh, this is like, okay. I was confused. I thought we were like erasing ink from the page or something, but it's just like a cleaner. I was so confused on what you were telling me. I was like, this is going to be some ink eraser for like the page. It's like, no, it's like y'all were supposed to ask me about my hands. Like they're like clean. Purple's gone. Just went away. Yeah. No one needs this. Cosmetic grade. It's $23. I'd rather buy a bottle of ink and stick with my soap. Let me know if it works. I'm curious. I'm not $23 curious. Like, what are they... Coming back over here before I get agitated. Works and doesn't leave your hands raw. Fair. Curious or Curidas? Both. Stay curious. Use Curidas. I like my Curious. To me, it's a thing. I also wish for abroad. I love the Curidas. Oh, it needs to do both. Yes, Glyph, right? Yeah, give me the all-in-one. I tell people here who ask why I have ink on my hands, and I tell them that I'm a forger. I'm gonna start using that. What do? I forge checks. I don't need the FBI coming though. We're gonna get FBI rated now, Digital Medievalists. Great, thanks. You just got me rated by the FBI. Music definitely changes the vibe, but it's cool. Yeah, I'm all up for music commentary. When I talk, I can't hear it. That's how low I have it set on here. But if it's too loud for y'all, tell me. No FBI, just DCMA. So that's why I plugged it in. This is a DCMA free. What do you do, crimes? I prefer crime light. Crime light. So, there we go. When does Mad Villainy come up in the playlist? So I was thinking, like, I can play real music here, but I don't have the VOD separated out, so I'm not going to do it. Otherwise, that would probably be, like, the permanent soundtrack. Any company making a click fountain pen is going to get compared against a VP. Sure. I agree. But that's no different than saying that any one company that makes a fountain pen with a nib on the end is going to get compared to another fountain pen nib on the end. Like, it's just going to happen, right? To be the best, you have to beat the best. Woo! That's where the vanishing point is. No one's been able to do it in 60 years, 70 years. I want them to try, though. I definitely want them to try. Tautological. That's one of those words that you know that I don't. Music, can you hear it? Good, bad, thumbs up, thumbs down. Hello, JD lady. Hope you're doing well. Questionable sushi. Tautological. I can barely say philatelic. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. So this is what I was talking about. We got all the new stamp stuff. And the field notes caught me off guard. So they have like these field notes first day of issue. Philatelic. There's music? I don't know. It's just a test. The VPs that Bert had at Philly were awesome. Some super old ones that look a lot like that endless pen. Yeah, so I have one in the other room that's got like that kind of like a truncated look. Oh, here's the so OSU, you were talking about the endless, the Novelure, Brilliant Bunny. So this is just, so the white one is the main retail one, and that was a Starry Night resin, which is Heinz Penn's resin, in-house resin maker. Narwhal, yeah, I know, right, Jen? I'm with you. So this one is just made by Enigma blanks. So it's the Enigma blanks. I don't know what the color, what do they call the red? I don't know if it has a, they're just calling it Brilliant Bunny. So it's a really red pen. Y'all know I love the Schmevelin with the gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you, Schmevelin, for the 5 gifted subs. I did one of those BuzzFeed quizzes where they guess where you're from based on your school lunch choices. They totally got it wrong, saying I was from the South. That's funny. Field notes designed with stamps arts. Yeah, I can show you all that. Schmevelin, let's go. Thank you so much. Narwhal just says Narwhal too. I know. It's so weird. I pretty much should just say Narwhal, probably. So yeah, so when I write with it, so like, look, can we talk about the new Narwhal nibs? Yes, because I have both of them. I have both styles here. We can talk about both of them and how much more I enjoy them than the previous Narwhal nibs. Can I say that? Whoop whoop. Thank you, Schmevelin. Everyone enjoy your new emotes, your Toby motes. Schmevelin, thank you for being awesome. Love you. So yeah, y'all know I like the red pens. For some reason, there's not a lot of red pens out there, and I kind of dig like red resin pens. So this one looks really red, like when you're writing with it, like you hold it at this angle. So this is the Nautilus model from Novelure, Narwhal, whatever. So it's got the porthole ink windows, then the Brilliant Bunny acrylic from Enigma blanks. You know what? I thought this was a giant pen too, but I will show you something in a moment. So here you go. The sparkles are like teal and purple and pink, and they're really bright when you look at them this way. But then when you write with it, you can't see them, right? Like it looks like a red pen. It's really cool how the light hits it. Yeah, $2.95 is a lot. Yeah, so these have a 14 karat nib. So this is a new Narwhal thing, right? So they have a 14 karat gold nib option, and that's what this is. So that's why this one's more expensive than the other ones. So we're not used to seeing the Nautilus in that price point, because they don't normally do the gold nib on it. So Narwhal just started making their own gold nibs. So hence the price. So yeah, it's good. So this pen isn't anywhere near too big for me because it's lightweight. So here's the original Plus, which Narwhal sent me. It's just a quarter of an inch. I don't know how many millimeters, how many centimeters it is. Size-wise difference. So it's a little bit longer in the barrel. So just a fraction longer. Not much. The nib doesn't line up with the porthole. Yeah, neither does the clip. So it's weird because there's 3 portholes in it. But it lines up with my grip. So like I can see the porthole visually instead of it being around there. But yeah, I didn't notice that. I wonder if I could make it. Probably twist it a little bit. We can see. Last year's Year of the Tiger was $195 with a steel nib, so not that terrible. Yeah, for like a gold nib, $295, not bad. So this is the odd copy with the gifted sub to Grey Web. What's up, Grey Web? Nautilus is also lined up like that. Yeah. Whoop! Hey, look, wrong button. So this is who was asking me to comment on the nibs, the new nibs themselves? I can tell a difference between the new nibs and the old nibs as far as the tipping goes, even though the tipping still looks like sizable. The line widths are correct now, peg. So where before I was using like a fine nib or a medium nib, they felt like they were like one line width broader, right? A medium wrote like a broad, a fine wrote like a medium, and so on. These feel correct. So this is a medium, and it feels like a medium. And before, I don't think they felt this way. These are usable for me. The original Narwhal nibs, I did not enjoy using them. Even they were great. They were smooth and they were wide and they were wet. These like feel great. So this is a fine steel. And I love this. I love both of these. Did they change who makes the nibs? I have no idea. I don't know how much is in-house, out-of-house, who does what part, who does this, who does that. They confuse me. Did you put their orchid ink in that white one? No, this is Waringle Cheshire Cat, which has all of a sudden become like really, really high on my personal use list. So I think these line widths are representative to the width you would expect them to be, right? I think maybe a Yovo nib is a little bit finer because they're stiffer. I have one right here. Let's see what this looks like. It's gonna look finer anyway because it's darker, but it feels finer. Right, so the Yovo is finer for sure, but this at least feels representative to what I would expect. Let's see if I can show you all the tipping difference here. So it's not that much visually different, the tippings, but these are a firmer line. And there's a little bit more give in these, but it's smoother. So you can tell a little bit of difference, but it's at least in the ballpark of the fine. Yeah, I think that looks cool. That pink looks great with that. So is a Yovo steel finer? Yes, but that's kind of what Yovo steels do. That's their job, is to be kind of firm and finer and more nailish. Ben's Gravitas fines or Japanese fine. Ooh, now you're talking. So yeah, this medium is really befitting this pen, you know.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I said this medium is really befitting this pen.
I don't understand. I said this medium is really befitting this pen.
Bugger off. What was that? So yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I've totally lost my train of thought. So anyway, see you, Glyph. I still owe you an email. Don't worry, I didn't reply yet. Siri's having a midlife crisis, I know. So yeah, that's the Brilliant Bunny. It's pretty brilliant. Pretty brilliant. I'm just happy that I've always liked Narwhal's pens, but I've never gotten along with the nib tippings. Now they're like dialed in to where my brain expects them to be, right? So I'm very happy with that. So very happy with that situation. So, oh, I was going to add this to this ink log. I haven't decided if I'm going to do some separate ink log yet. I am going to put it in here real quick though. After I already doubled up the Cheshire Cat. Whoops. What is the dot one on the body again? So this is the Nautilus model. So here, that's this one. Disclosure, they sponsored the podcast today. Enigma sponsored this podcast today. And they sent me this pen for free. So disclosure alert. I need a disclosure emote. So that is the Brilliant Bunny. It is pretty brilliant. I'm really digging it. I love the color. So I'm gonna pull this eco link up here. We'll look at that in a second. Nice capitalism. I know, like, it's hard. Like, I always want to be sure to do this correctly, right? Like, I say this in all honesty, but it's not true. And I kind of hate saying this, but there's some truth. You should assume I get everything for free, even though it's completely inaccurate. It's just fair to, like, there's so many things that just like cross my desk that I've either, as like, I'm tied into an advertiser or a sponsor or something, but you still get the truth, right? So that's the thing that I've built over the years is the truthiness of it. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. All right. Saffron on pistachios is, what am I missing? A great color. Great color, right? But this image is breaking my brain. I was like, oh, cool, peanuts. Wait, those are pistachios. What color is this? Saffron. Eco tea is the best eco. Thank you. Saffron was too expensive. Get some fake. You can get. There's got to be fake saffron. There, you can do something, right? But yeah, this really took me a minute. I had to go look over there at the description to see what the color was actually going to be. Compare this to your Japanese orange. No, Japanese orange is pure orange. No, not even close. Isn't there a fancy rice dish that features saffron and pistachios? Yeah, I don't know. Sounds great though. But yeah, this image definitely threw me off. Those are saffron roasted nuts. Really? I'd buy that, I guess. Eco tea is the best eco. Can we get a poll? Eco or eco tea? Can we get a poll? I'm curious. I bet it's going to be like 50-50. No preference doesn't matter. The T has a little bit of a different grip section. It has literally a T shaped for like gripability. So yeah, like a molded grip, like a Safari, but much more lighter. And the cap looks a little better. What's the difference with the cap? Has the more triangular shape. Yeah, the cap does have that triangular shape, rounded edge triangle. Sorry, he's doing it again, chat. Doing it again. So yeah. Eco T more comfortable. So they make more Eco models, you know, colorways, right? I think the standard Eco has a little bit more, just because I'm surprised they made two different models. It's not that different. It's not that different. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's not that different, but you can feel it. Like, you can feel it. And so therefore I prefer it, but whatever. I don't think they're that different to have two different product lines. No one would have said, hey, give me the Eco T. Excuse me, give me the Eco T instead of the Eco. Like, it needs to be a thing, but I'm glad they have it because I preferred it. I prefer the T. But like, if I had a blind test, if you just threw two Ecos on the table without their caps and I picked them up, it would take me a second to notice the difference. That's how light the grip molding is on the T, I think. So sorry, I'm writing this in the ink log. I don't know what I'm gonna do about an ink log. I don't know that Plotters is the place I want this, but it's pretty good. It's always with me. I have an 80-pound Dutch Shepherd in my lap, sitting in an office chair. Okay, how many dogs are within the visual Rattler Gen? All right, see you, Mike. We'll throw it over to you in a minute, and I want to see some purple ink. I'm not gonna be on very much longer. The Twisby FPR thing was really strange. Were you here when I commented on that? I thought it was very strange too. So yeah, like, it's a non-issue situation to me. We don't even need to get into it anymore. It just didn't make much sense. Saffron would look good with lavender ink. Nice. I'm totally getting this one. I don't know if I mean, just like the All-Star, I'm gonna get some of these like for reviews and giveaways. Like, I'm not gonna add them to the collection, even though they don't necessarily have to go in the Pen Addict 100 because they're less expensive. But like, I just don't need more. I mean, I gave away my orange one, right, just because I don't use it. If Toby barks, do the dogs watching bark too? A lot of them, they get curious. Yeah, Toby has woken up other dogs before. Toby is sound asleep. He's not even hearing me call his name. He is out. Yeah, but the other dogs definitely perk up. All right, so I was just writing this down here. So there we go. Oh, I didn't write this one down yesterday, did I? Or did I? Yep, I did. All right, too much inking. All right, let's do a giveaway, and then we'll probably go hang out with Mike, because I want to see Mike's ink, but let's do a giveaway first. Solar powered dog is busy recharging. Nice. Yeah, you need a solar panel. He rarely goes that asleep while he's laying here while I'm streaming, but he's been here the whole podcast and the whole stream too. I think the blanket is warming. All right. So should we do another chaos giveaway? I think let's do a chaos giveaway. If you weren't here yesterday, Sarah, aka Inkwell Monster, who writes for the Pen Addict, wrapped up a bunch of formerly reviewed pens. Could be anything. Could be your basic highlighter gel ink pen. Could be something else. I don't know. And we're just we're reaching in the bag and we're giving them away. So we had like 25, I think it was. So I have a bunch yesterday that people won, and we're not opening them. I'm sending them to you, and you get to open them yourself. So that was a fun little surprise we got yesterday. So yeah, strings and pedals. You can use tile, but I like the air tags. I have 2 air tags. I put one in my messenger bag when I carry my laptop somewhere, and then I have one in my suitcase. So yeah. So let's do a giveaway. But yeah, the tiles are good. Need to create a thread somewhere to share what everyone got. That's a good idea. Let me think about that. That's a good idea. I like that. All right, let's do a chaos giveaway. So we're going to open this giveaway now. Exclamation, yeah, thread on where, who knows? Exclamation point raffle to enter. Anyone can enter. Yes, we like tile. Tile's good. I've used tile in the past. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. I ship worldwide. I'm going to reach into the bag and grab you a magical pen that I will mail to you. Thank you, Inkwell Monster, for putting this all together. Much appreciated. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Inkwell Monster. All right, so while we're doing that, let's listen to some stupid music and see what's all is in here. So that was my normal music. Let's do Poggers music. Poggers. This is literally the name of the playlist. Sounds terrible. Sounds very Poggers of them. If I win, I'll buy a spoke pen and just have you ship the chaos with. All right, Rafflebot, let's go. Rafflebot, hope you're listening. The odd copy needs to win. Need to sell a pen. Just kidding. All right, after this, I think we're going to wrap it. Find something for lunch. Maybe do some shipping, do some working. This is terrible. I did buy a spoke pen. It's the only non-fountain pen I carry. Use nice. Nice. Wrong button. All right. All right. That was great, Rattlergen. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? All right, let's pick one more. We don't need the Poggers chat. Oh, how about, here we go. This is what you're here for. This is the beauty and fashion channel. What could this be? This is beauty and fashion. Y'all ready? Is this like walking the runway? What is going on here? This is beauty and fashion. Poggers was terrible. It sounds like something an 8-year-old would be down with. All right, let's pick a winner. This is a Zoolander mix. All right, pick a winner. We ready? Kate, you know. What is up, Kate? All right, Kate. I'm going in. Going in here. What is this one? All right. There we go. Ooh, sorry. This is like the best washi tape. I gotta show you all this. I think this is on like half of them, and half of them are like purple sparkles. Look at this washi tape, y'all. Kate, you gotta email me. I know you've emailed me 100 times. You gotta email me again. You know. I love this washi tape. Where is this from? Kate just bought a spoke. They don't need to buy another one. Sounds terrible. This sounds terrible. Yeah, Kate already has all the spokes. If you're ever going to send a illegal document, you're on hold, pull out a full briefcase, opens it up, pulls out a giant case, opening up diamond encrusted pen. I've held a diamond encrusted pen. I've held $1 million pen before. It's ridiculous. Aurora. The Aurora. Do y'all remember that one? That was LA Pen Show. Long time ago. Long time ago. All right, Kate, congratulations. All right, we're going to toss it over to Mike, and we're going to make him show me his purple ink. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out today. Thank y'all for chilling. Thank y'all for the post-podcast love. Oh, thank you, Toby, for the yawn. Toby's awake now. I guess he knows we're ending as well. So, all right. Y'all be good. We'll be back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Should be fun. Who knows what we'll do. Something with pens. Love y'all. Bye.